Hello, and welcome to a Friday night stream, 7 o'clock. Right coast, west coast. Coast to end all coasts. With me today is
Ahoy hoy.
you haven't used it on the podcast in some time. I'm Greg Bruner. I'm editor-in-chief. Jared is chief content officer. I can never.
And the mayor.
And the mayor. Doing all sorts of council. Hades 2 came out for realsies, and I'm playing it. I'm not super far in. Jared, you're pretty far in.
Dora, don't you
I am
pay any
dozens and
attention to what's
dozens
been
of
happening
hours
out
in.
there? The rise of the Titan of Time, the siege of Olympus.
Nope, can't say any of that rings a bell. Olympus, that's where the family members you don't like live, right? And the Titan of Time, I get that he's bad, but he's never done anything to me personally, as far
Kronos.
as I know, so.
So, I got to the surface one time in Hades 1. I got to the surface and beat Hades once. I know you get to the surface and you fight Hades. I beat Hades one time. And then they were like, "Now do it again." And I was like, "No, I shan't be doing that again." Fuck no, I did it already. That's not how video games work. I don't know why Mel cares about Kronos. Am I supposed to not know and then they explain it over time, or am I missing some deep lore of Hades?
No, I don't think you're missing anything. The game starts off and it really kind of throws you into the deep end, as if you've played Hades 1 before.
Which I have.
Which is good. But eventually it starts to reveal
Explain itself. Okay.
This
Yeah.
entire encampment exists to
Which makes
resist
sense.
the
You don't
with-
want to
with
spend
Hades
rule of the
1.
world.
Yeah.
You don't just stop playing it, Grant. You gotta you keep beating
Oh, but it's
Hades.
I already beat the bosses and I did the
No,
thing.
no.
I don't
No,
want to
you
hear
didn't,
it from
because
you, Mr. I didn't play all the fucking Nier Automata.
Make a better game. Listen,
Listen, I would play. Jared, I will shut this stream down and go play Nier Automata right fucking now. Right now. I will play it right
Yeah.
now.
you and all the other weeaboos. You get to Earth and you meet Persephone, and then at a certain point she comes back to the underworld, and like the more you beat it, quote unquote, like the more like it doesn't just end when you like beat Hades 1. Like that's not really the ending. That's barely anything.
I guess, but why do I have to fight the same fucking bosses 8 times?
It's a roguelike.
That's the
That's
worst
the
part.
point.
That's the worst part of the game.
No,
Jared, that's the
the best part
worst.
of the
That's
game.
the worst part of the game. The part where they're like doing storytelling and you meet dudes and stuff. That's all great. The part where you fight the same shit over and over and over again, boring as fuck.
And you buy upgrades and you fight the harder enemies with the heat, and you unlock the variants of the weapons.
I can't fuck with that shit.
Gameplay,
Well then,
all day,
maybe I should
every
thank
day,
him, because
over everything.
I happen
Stop
to
making
like
me
this encampment.
do the same shit over again.
It's
Oh,
a roguelike, by
Right,
the way.
but Jared,
do you
I
not do the
fundamentally
same thing
dislike-
over and over in every other game.
No, well, it's like you fight dudes. I'm not saying like you have to like every enemy needs to be like different, but like don't make me do the same boss fights over and over again. That sucks.
Well, in this game, you have double the number of boss fights.
And I will. Well, I was gonna say I will beat them all one time, but I'm like, maybe we'll see how far I get before I go. Okay, I'm done.
No, because I think you need to beat. I don't remember what it is, but I think you might have to do like the Kronos path, like a few times or whatever.
Oh,
to,
fuck
like,
that
get
shit
the ingredients
forever. Fuck that
put into the
shit.
Oh, you headmistress.
That's the point of the game.
But Jared, that shit sucks, and I
No, it
don't like
doesn't.
doing
it's
it.
amazing.
But like this is like
then just stop playing.
but this
Hades.
but this is like the fundamental thing is like Hades like transcend it because like I don't like roguelikes. Like I think the fundamental
And you still don't.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like I liked Hades enough to continue playing it, even though it's a roguelike, and I think like fundamentally I just dislike the design of roguelike.
Oh my.
Also, here are cards. I fucking hate cards. If you put your shit on a rectangle, I am out.
What weak-minded thinking to be like, it's in a rectangle, I
Jared,
don't like
shut up. You're like,
this is a rectangle.
oh, Disco Elysium, they make me look at words for more than 2 seconds.
A book is a rectangle. This is a rectangle.
Cards are the most boring things on earth.
No, they're not. They're exciting.
Don't have enough just
I don't
yet.
have
You can
enough.
shuffle the cards. You can do tricks with the cards.
That shit is so boring.
Watch and learn.
So I think we might come to the same conclusion through very different paths, which is I don't think this is as good as Hades 1.
Ready or not? Hence
I don't
we
know.
go.
You said it's hornier. That sounds intriguing.
Yeah,
The heart
yeah.
sigil.
But the problem is that with
This
this
one knows
type of game in
hatred, not just
particular,
love. In the name
you do have to play through
Why,
the,
hello,
you know,
gorgeous.
the 4
You're
levels
glad
and the
you
4
can break some
bosses
hearts even without
over and
my
over
aid.
to get
Oh, your brother would be
ingredients to
so
put in your
proud
witch's
knowing you're
cauldron to
fighting
brew
for your
potions
kin.
and spells and shit, to then get you to the horny parts and then get you to the second path of bosses and then get you to XYZ. But it's all about the grind. It's all about getting the ingredients and getting better and getting like new versions of your weapons and new cards, and like that's the loop. So if you're not down for the loop, uninstall.
I just like it's so. Also, it's like I have other fucking video games to play. Like why?
That's true. This is very much like Hades 1, but different, and in some ways...
I played Hades till I beat Hades, and I had a good time. That motherfucker died.
No, he doesn't die. He just goes right back to at the beginning.
Yeah.
He's like,
I
"Let's do
got
it
to the
again
point where it was
for
like...
practice.
I can't say for sure. I think it rolled credits, but maybe it didn't.
Let's head this way
It might have been
this
like a fun, like, haha, casual gamers, like, here's some credits for you, but like, really, this is just the beginning.
Well, I had a good time playing to beating Hades. And I also remember the Hades fight being like, oh, this shit sucks. Fucking hate this.
No, it was great. It's a great boss fight.
time. Ash for my arcana.
And then, like, by the time you do it the 10th time, you kill him so quickly, it's like, you know, like...
I'm also on God mode, which makes me live longer each time.
At a certain point,
Foes eliminated.
several hours in, and I mean several hours in, I'm talking like 15, 20 hours in, I just put it to God mode. Because this game can get brutally difficult, because I think it's harder to play as her, because you're not just dashing and like fighting, it's like stop, summon the thing and trap the people, hold down the button, shoot your magic meter, stamina. The heat system's different. The trip up, the second set of levels and bosses is even more interesting, but it's also tougher.
But
I would say
presumably,
it's a very challenging game.
it's tougher, but presumably you're stronger.
It doesn't feel that way though. It doesn't feel like she does enough damage a lot of times, because it just wants you to sort of play in this, like, she has a sprint. So it wants you to, like, to sprint, pick your spot, do your stuff, you know, charge. And it's like, I'm just so used to Zagreus, just zip in and slash it and zip in and slash in. And it feels like you're getting hit more because you're wanting to stay in place
Some bones
more
for later
to
use.
charge your special, or to, like, you know, ensnare people in your big, like,
Reminds me
you know,
of
or the
home.
other one was just like, just toss the stuff out and just keep moving. I don't know, she didn't feel more powerful. I mean, it's just different.
This one again.
I mean, by the time, what I meant by you're more powerful is like by the time you get to the second like group of levels, you have some shit.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have some shit.
Yeah, I also feel like this game is even slower to, like, give you all of the different elements. like animal companions or like different types of weapons, because like they've engineered like a Stardew Valley like row of crops, so it's a lot of like planting seeds and waiting to do runs, and every room in a run takes down the seed to turn into a plant or a flower, and that's what you use for the cauldron. So it feels like even more waiting to grind for ingredients, whereas the first game it was like you do the run, you come back, you talk to some people, you go. And this one it's like much more like, what ingredients am I looking for? Like there's more to it, and if you're into that, awesome. I wasn't. I did not necessarily need farming in my Hades.
Excellent.
They definitely made a lot of decisions with this one. Like I don't even think like the new gods they introduced, like a lot of the powers and stuff. Like I just like the first game more. I like the first game's weapons more. I like the, I don't know. Maybe I was just more used to it.
I also think it's like, I think to some extent it's like people get like, oh well, it was the first game was novel. This is not novel. Like, yeah, that's how sequels work. That's how sequels work. Is that the first time you do a thing, it's novel, and then the next time you do that thing, it's not novel anymore. Jeff Gerstmann does this shit all the time, where it's like he likes a game and then they make a sequel and he hates it, and it's like, yeah, because you like the novelty. Is the answer is you like the novelty. Yeah. You got used to the way that it played, and then they changed anything, literally any element, and then he's like, I know it's bad. They broke it. It's bad now.
I'll give them credit though. I'll give Supergiant credit. They changed so much that it does not feel like that sort of sequel trap of like, oh, the novelty's gone. Because you play this and you're like, this feels different in some regards. Like her movement feels different, her attack speed feels different, the powers are different, the gods are different, the environments, what you're choosing between, like, because of like all the systems were shaken up, it does not fall into like the problem that I'm. So I beat Death Stranding, and I'm gonna be starting Death Stranding 2.
The second.
Soon. As in like maybe tonight. And
it's so good that you got Death Stranding filled.
Oh yeah, dude. What's interesting about the sequel is that like a lot of people were like, oh, like even more of the rough edges were sanded off, and I can drive everywhere, and it got easier. There's all these new tools, but like at the end of the day, like you could just like, whereas like the first one there was more friction. It was, you know, like you weren't.
They get rid of the friction.
Like,
they make it that frictiony pretty early in that game.
Early in the game, yeah.
In Death Stranding 1, like you're. Like, listen, I'm not saying you don't have to pay attention to the game you're playing, you do, but like, you're not falling over and totally fucked like all the time. Like your first like couple hours, you're like, oh man, it's really hard to stay up, but then they give you a bunch of shit to make that easier pretty fast.
I guess what I'm saying is, Death Stranding 1 to 2, like that to me seems more like a normal natural evolution. It's just like a sequel. Where it's like you're playing Death Stranding again, and with this it's like you're not playing Zagreus, and you're not playing in the same arenas, and you're not playing against the same types of enemies, and the way that your like builds are going, like the way you can build your like, it all fundamentally feels different, even though it is the same isometric camera angle, it's the same buttons, it's the same art style and music. Which, by the way,
it's good to see you,
art and the music.
But I must be off.
Darren Korb.
Time's against us and all that.
Unbelievable.
Time's an old fool, too busy besieging the mountain of the gods.
Yeah, no, I'm digging.
There's some stuff you have not seen or heard, man.
Oh, of course. I'm very early on.
I need to find out like what you need to do or unlock or whatever to get to that second set of levels. Because like if it's too arduous for you, you just might bounce early.
Maybe. I feel like I'd go. I finished the first 4 levels, or the first set of levels, and I see how I go. And if they're like, do it 8 more times, I'm gonna go like, no, that's not gonna happen.
I mean, honestly,
no, thank you.
Honestly, you gotta speak to Hermes.
My blessing is yours.
Blah, blah, blah.
Go find your mom.
Good hunting.
Okay, You can craft. You need three moly flowers, 1 cinder, 1 shadow, and then you craft the thing, and then you can go up the stairs to the surface.
The woods answer my call.
Yeah, I don't know what that means in terms of like the actual core gameplay of like
Yeah,
many
like
runs
how
you
to
need
get
to
how to
done,
get
how
that
many-
stuff. Yeah.
Like, you can't craft things in the cauldron until you get the recipe, or the game like lets you get the recipe, and then it's like, okay, here are the things that you need.
Yeah, I think it's like one of those things where it's why I stopped playing what you would call it, Elden Ring, because I got to the first, like, I spent what felt like a long time dicking around doing stuff, and I get to the first boss and they're just like smack and you die, and I'm like, oh, I'm not grinding for fucking like 20 more fucking hours to deal with this horse shit. Fuck this game, and I stopped playing it.
Yeah. This is not a defense. Here's the best way I can explain it. If you have not dedicated hours of your life previously to these types of games to kind of know like when to roll and like how to attack and like, not be greedy and like utilize all of the items, and like if you have not played a Souls-like game, I guess Elden Ring is the easiest place to start, but like I can't imagine having to like
Oh, I hate these fucking
get
banshees.
your brain to work that way. Oh, are these the banshees?
Not the skinny ones are the banshees, where they like stun lock you. That shit fucking sucks. I hate that shit. And they go, they're so fast. Like if you let them get to the point where they're screaming, you're fucking dunzo.
Have you knocked over the tree to like have the tree fall on them?
Yeah. You do like an attack. Yeah.
Yeah, those are fun.
Good evening, boatman.
There's also a lot of like you're spending currency and you're worrying about like meter management
No sign
and
of
like
Hermes
upgrading
yet,
your
my lord.
magic meter
Forgive my
and
impatience.
like using your magic
I know
meter, and like a lot of times I was like, I don't want to, and the game kind of doesn't punish you, but like it wants you to use those things, and it's like I don't want to stand there and charge my thing. I just want to like dash and bonk.
Any evening now, I'm sure.
And then sometimes you'll get like your like ultimate moon meter for like ultimate moves, and half the time I'm like, these are kind of whatever. Like I like the system from the first game where it was like you hit a button, the boulder falls, it hits a bunch of enemies, and then like currency and health pop out. And I'm like, that's
I'll
great.
get him, headmistress.
And in this
I
game, it's like,
swear
what do
it.
you do at a
All
frog?
that you've taught,
And the
I'll bring
frog
to
hopped
bear.
around, and
No
you're like,
matter the
how does
obstacles
that?
stand in the
Okay,
way,
I mean that's
they
nice.
shall
It's not like
fall by my hand.
Jared hates frog guy.
I like the cat because the cat does the fishing minigame for you automatically. But like again, that's almost like, I guess you saved me 30 seconds of my life.
Do you see how fucking ripped Hecate is? That's like an 8-pack of abs.
I have to be more than that.
Yeah.
I don't think I have not. I think this is like my 4th or 5th run, and I have not beaten Hecate yet.
But you only have the staff, right?
Yep. And I don't
Notice
remember.
you don't like.
I don't remember the first game. Like I remember the unlocks, and I unlocked all the weapons, but I don't remember like how they progresses.
You can't hit him when he's in that.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta kill him. Yeah, these
All these fucking assholes. Come here, Hecate.
Oh, which one is it?
Probably the one where the health bar is taken down. Nope. I keep thinking that the cast will go forward, and it doesn't. It goes around to me. Nope.
And you just like walk straight up to him. You don't care about the projectiles. You're just like, I want the damage.
Yeah. Is that not how you play?
I mean, it depends on what weapon I have.
But I mean, that's how you get. That's how. Oh, that's fuck. Shit. Fuck. I'm a sheep. I don't know how to deal with being a sheep. Do I just wait it out?
Pretty much what you're doing now.
Fuck. Gotta die. Where are you fuckers?
Yeah, it's weird that the first weapon they give you is the staff. And the staff is like they want you to like ensnare people with B, like hold down Y, do like a big strip of damage, like you know, like it wants you to play a certain way. And then the second weapon it gives you are like two little daggers, and that's just so much better. Where you're just like run up and slash, and then run, and then slash, and then run and slash.
Most of the time, when you're not in a boss, if you just dodge good enough, you can just like do the melee damage.
Dora must be hiding for a bit. Artemis.
Fancy running into you again?
But also, it's like, it's funny because the game's supposed to be horny. So every time I see a new character, I'm like, oh, am I supposed to fuck this character? And then it'll be like, Hecate, it's like, I'm basically your mom. And I'm like, okay, don't fuck Hecate. Cool, cool, cool. And then Artemis pops up and I'm like, oh, Artemis, huh? And then it's like, sister. And I'm like, okay, don't fuck.
Hey, Melinoi, I just wrapped a debrief here with Sister Hecate. This place has changed a lot since last
Some of the other characters standing around this hub area are the ones that you can invite to like a hot tub.
Presumably you fuck Odysseus, right? I mean,
who knows what they get up to in the hot tub?
You would imagine it's kind of his. I mean, I guess he's like in love with the one with his fucking betrothed. He's like the one, like faithful Greek guy, right? Kind of like his thing.
I mean,
what I meant is like he's a main character in the he's the first main character that there is in like all of European literature. It's like, what if he was the one guy?
I look forward to seeing Matt Damon's portrayal of him next summer. Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey.
Maybe next time.
I always like. I mean, listen, obviously, like, as whatever he's.
You. Bye for now.
But I'm always like, another one of like, be it the Odyssey in the West, or like, it's another adaptation of Journey to the West. I'm like, okay, I guess.
What about another Dracula or another Robin Hood, or, you know, there's just so many of them.
I guess. Cushing's.
Kinship.
Great tree of life. Please listen to my thoughts.
And then is Nemesis? Is she standing like lower?
Oka, you've expanded your shop.
Like in the. Yeah, her. I just pointed at the screen so you could see my finger. Yeah, you give that to people. That's how you get them all lubed up for the hot tub. Yeah.
I don't have enough. I don't know what the purple.
When you enter like doors, when you decide, like sometimes.
Yeah. I know that I can gather it, but I don't know what it's supposed. The icon is supposed to represent. I'm sure it says it somewhere. Goo, purple goo.
Be well.
Like, the gray swish is like ashes, and I'm like, okay, I guess it doesn't look like ashes. But sure, fuck it.
Share your secrets if my worth is true.
As you say.
Such sorcery.
Okay, so this is the grow shit.
Over here.
Sure is. But like, I guess like the caveman brain is like, I get a thing, I put it in the earth, I play more of the game, and then I come back to see if it grew, and then it gives me more things, and I can use that to, you know, like
an idle game.
If that primordial thing in your brain doesn't want to make you keep playing Hades, then like watch the story on YouTube.
But here, I guess, yeah. But also it's like
whosoever dares to beat those stone unseen
with like a cookie clicker, it's like, okay, I'm gonna click these cookies for a while, and then okay, I'm cookied out, and then it's like, cool, go do anything else with your life, and then come back later when you want to click more cookies,
Watch over me, Father.
and have like the numbers go up. But this is like, hey, grind forever, I guess.
Yeah.
Just grind.
Well, sometimes when you play a game a lot that you like, it doesn't feel like grinding.
Sure.
Death.
But I guess if you're not into grinding whatsoever in any game,
Most games, I will say, it's like, not like never say never, but most of the time, if it's, hey Grant, can you blow a bunch of like, can you blow 10, 20 more hours just grinding on this shit? And you're just like, no, I'm gonna move on from.
like it didn't feel like grinding when I played Clair Obscure. Like I was just like, that's optional stuff, and I just like doing that.
I
So
will
it
say,
didn't
so
feel
there
like
there's
it.
some stuff about like bosses, and they have them made the game easier. To be fair, since I beat it, they have like basically made it easier to play the game. And there is some shit where it's like, oh, these are fucking, like, you really need to be able to take hits for these, for like to go to these bosses. And so like I did, but here's the thing: you level really fast, and so I would just find like, okay, I'm gonna get really good XP here. I'm gonna grind for like 20 minutes, 30 minutes, like maximum, and I'm gonna gain like 3 or 4 levels. Like, you're grinding, and like I would agree that like I don't love it. I wasn't having a great time having to grind, but it was fast enough that I wasn't like, oh, with the fucking grinding.
Once more then. The lightning
I don't know what it's just.
Silver.
Oh, okay, this is
Oh,
where I
yeah,
used the pickaxe.
They gave you a pickaxe.
Yeah. This is the first thing I unlocked at the stew.
The
But
king
I
of
don't
the
think I had
gods
ever
was
seen that
fanciful
the
recently.
orb before.
In the name of Hades.
You can also
I accept this message.
pin certain ingredients of things that you're looking for. So if like, it's like helpful when you're like in the world and it's like, oh, it's pinned. Like that's the thing I want or whatever.
Yeah.
If you possess your father's strength, then we have the advantage.
I do think that I will play it now that I have it on. I played the first game on this one, and that was, although I will say, playing it in handheld mode can make reading the screen when it's busy pretty hard.
Yeah. Yep.
Let's first, oh, struck by lightning. Okay, it's a curse, but I don't know what the fuck it does. Like the explanation of Blitz is not. It's pretty vague. Especially like Blitz. Each
Going to a barroom blitz. Barroom blitz. Essentially, it's like do more damage when you use your attack. Do more
Yeah,
damage
but I
when you
want to
use
know
your
what the
special.
curse means.
You curse. You afflict your.
Yeah.
enemy with
But
a
what does
thing.
it do to it? Like, is it damage over time? It's just damage over time. Okay. Well, then say damage over time or something.
Near
Fuck.
all of the near endless pathways and suffocating Erebus lead to dead ends.
Dead
Very
end.
scarce are those who can navigate them.
And so the
Took them my entire
voiceover guy,
life to
that's
figure
Homer,
out.
right? I heard somebody reference that the when you get to like the narrative points and he's like, I'm reading a thing, that's supposed to be Homer.
Oh.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
See, I keep thinking, oh fuck this. I keep thinking that my when I cast, it's gonna be that I'm casting in front of me, but it's not. It's casting around me, which really fucks me up.
It's just like a big like. I'm putting a big area in this circle. So like the move is like plant them in the area, they get stuck there, you dash out, and then you like do stuff into the circle.
Yeah. But it's like a self-reinforcing thing, whereas you cast the thing and it doesn't do what you want, and so you're like, okay, don't cast. Got it. Don't ever do this. Don't hit that button.
Well, like, but ultimately that's like cutting off a third of all your like tools, like a third of your like damage dealing. Like if you don't hit that button, you're just like not using it.
Greater
Gonna
strength.
blitz gooder.
Poseidon, my man. He was my favorite first. But I like pushing people out of the way with the waves. Like that was cool. Not bad.
Oh, okay. So like of the skill giver, not of all the characters. Because I was like, Medusa's pretty good, but she's not as good.
Oh no, they're great characters, like, you know, for other reasons, but like just for the boons, like the people who gave like Poseidon was like, I would always pick him if there was the two.
Right.
And then it was like, oh, the other one's pissed, they're gonna like throw shit at you, and I was like, never Poseidon. I'll never choose against you, my brother. And now you can start giving the nectar bottle, so now you can be their bros.
Yeah, I did like in Hades where it would be like if you start doing two gods that hate each other. Brother!
Yeah.
Fines. I think that's more. Okay, yeah. Give me that treasure.
Behold,
Give me the gyros. Give me the kilos.
Cash rules everything around me. Do I want goo? It looks like goo, right?
It does. I honest to God couldn't tell you what the hell that thing is.
Oh, I don't think I've ever been here.
Oh yeah. So kill the enemies that are out of the cocoons. Like don't open
more.
Just,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And this is a good test of like you put your snare trap down before you pop them, because some of them don't have enemies, but some of them do have enemies.
Okay, so now I don't even have to fucking, because I found the key. Oh, what is? Oh, I want to spend my money, but what is this?
No. That's talking to a person. That's talking to like a new person.
Well, I want to talk to a new person.
Yeah. And then they give you like a thing, like
Come sit and rest. Oh,
who was the music people in the first game? Whenever like sometimes you'd go and you would like,
Yeah.
oh, I'll play you a tune,
Yeah,
and I'll
yeah.
give you like a thing.
And then Ashley Barrett singing.
what are
Yeah.
you doing here? Besides
Yeah.
tramping all over my webs, that is.
Back
Oh, it's nothing. silly.
is there a spider
Clothes
god
with more
in
perfectly good silk.
Greek
Then
mythology?
I see you.
I guess
I'll put
so.
it to you this way: I don't remember Kratos killing a spider god, so
Yeah, I mean, it does make sense that if there was one, he would probably have murdered it to death.
ripped off its legs.
I mean, especially because they ended up, it was like 4 because it was like 1, 2, 3, and then the prequel.
Ascension.
Yeah. That's what it's like, and then also like the fucking PSP games or whatever.
The 2 PSP games, yeah.
And so it's like they're running out of gods.
They really were.
Hi, Arachne.
Like one of those
Sorry
PSP
about
games
all
was
this.
about like his brother,
I
who
think
like they
we'll soon
briefly
be
mentioned
seeing
in like,
more.
the first,
My task has
and then
begun.
it was all about him and
Truly. Why then I'll get out
That's a
your
guy he
hands
met
after
once
all.
in
But first,
school.
you have to try on one of these.
He
And
wasn't,
don't worry
and he
about
made
anywhere
Kratos so
else.
mad.
I've plenty more in stock.
no, they like grew up as kids, and like I think the brother like didn't make it in the Sparta training, and he died early, and then he like runs into him in the afterlife or whatever. I'm trying to remember what the plot of that was. Yeah, so you get to like wear an armor outfit, and the armor outfit gives you like
It's
perks.
it's like a Link's Awakening DX where you get to there's a dungeon where you can because it's on the Game Boy Color, you can pick a red or blue tunic. Do you want more magic or do you want more health? Or no, was it maybe shield and health? Man.
I like the emerald one because that just gives you free health.
Health is good, and this gives you more magic.
Yeah, but you don't really use a lot of your magic.
Do you like it?
I mean,
Now you got a cool
assume
ring
that
set.
when I played more, I would get more. I really don't want to fight more. I do like more health.
To your success.
When I see the
That's why
skull,
you're fighting more dudes.
well, I mean hard dudes, because the skull's like a mini boss, right?
Yeah, or harder enemies. Hey, guess you're competing against this dude to kill the most people in this time allotment or whatever. Like sometimes that happens. have you held
Yeah,
your regular
but
attack?
then I burn magic and then it doesn't work. Goo.
Wow, you didn't want the nectar? You don't wanna liquor up your
I feel like
your friends?
I'm early on, and so I want the stuff that I can unlock shit, and then do any. Oh,
Oh, don't forget to pick up that flower at the end.
Bones for the broker.
Nice. I guess I was so into like giving the nectars to all the people so that they would like
Let's hear
give me
this,
things that I'm just like, oh, nectar.
I'm not against that. I'm just saying, like, I'm really early on, so I lean towards like unlock shit early on, and then I would, once I got a bunch of like the basic shit unlocked, then.
I think I had a lot better of a time the more weapons I got for this, because like then you just when you dash once, you hold it down and you can like sprint around, and it's a lot more fun to sprint around when you have like 2 mini daggers or like a big fuck off axe, or I don't want to spoil it, but the final weapon you get is like the most like.
Because in Hades 1, it was like a gun, right? It was like, here's a gun.
Yeah. Oh,
What is
yeah.
the-
Daedalus hammer. That upgrades your weapon so that it
Okay.
can do cool new stuff.
But not permanent
No, for this run.
for this run.
Yeah. It's like your swing now swings 3 times. Or your thing now shoots rockets. Or ooh, it's like toasted a bunch.
See, now I'm already out of magic. Weak sauce.
You get what you get what you get.
Specials are faster. That seems useful. Ooh, deals damage. Deals 50%
yeah.
more damage and also strikes sideways? Yeah, that sounds
Yep.
good. Specials fire 2 projectiles would have. It's fine.
Enchanted for the night.
Ooh, money or magic?
Ban someone.
Naughty, naughty.
Nope. I feel like such an idiot every time I miss my cast.
Because the cast in the first game, like you like sent out a thing, and it was cool.
Oh. Okay. I see what they mean by go sideways now.
Yeah, but like unfortunately, like standing still and charging a thing, like you're just vulnerable to get hit. Like you were always on the move with Zagreus, and I like his double dash more than I like her single dash sprint combo.
I assume that there's stuff you get that allows you to like become more mobile, right?
Yeah, I mean like upgrading your magic meter and your health and going in with certain things, starting with more money, like the cards that you pick. Ooh, another flower. And a fishing spot.
Tucked away.
Which I don't have.
Like, you know, like, oh, you don't have the rod. Oh, that's right.
Oop, that's, I also try to hit
Boatman something of a coin
A
collector.
to
Well,
talk to people, and that's not how that works.
Gold crowns of his will be extremely rare collector's items.
Specials deal more damage. Yeah. Cast of like days. Ooh. Whenever your casts expire, they give you back some. I think that's good.
Are you gonna give a bottle of nectar to our guy?
Oh, do I have a bottle of nectar?
You do.
Apparently I do.
That night.
Yeah, sure,
Yeah,
fuck
it's
it.
the gift.
Would you indulge me for a moment, boatman? If we're to restore the old order around here,
Oh man, that's a
I
goddamn
was thinking
Charon.
might start like this.
Sam, I'm ride boatman. I give you boats.
Wait, are you certain there's no charge for this?
Yeah, see, he gives you stuff.
A gold purse, and what is it? Does that mean I can carry more, or that I gain money faster? I don't.
I think that's like the pin that you pick from like the box at the start of runs, where it's like you start with 100 gold, and then you upgrade that, and then it's like you start with 300 gold. And then like one of the characters gives you like another like death encounter, like a resurrection. Each of the gods who give you boons, if you pick their thing, it's like they become automatic in the pool,
I can do this.
and like their stuff is like more powerful. Those are in the first game. It's the same system here.
You must wear that veil so as not to betray your disappointment, headmistress. All these failures, yet you still do not admonish me.
All right, let's see if you can pull this off.
I don't think I got it.
For your setbacks,
I don't feel great about
patience,
this
your
these
petulance, I will
upgrades.
man.
I don't feel like this is a good run.
Find a better catalyst for such inner turmoils, as I lack sympathy for them.
That's fine.
Like sometimes you get it and you're just like, fuck dude, this is gonna be the run. Like I remember like I would try, because they in the first game they incentivize you to try different weapons because like, oh, you'll get bonus stuff, and I did it in like a weapon. I want to say it was like the lance or whatever, or whatever, like the spear or whatever the fuck it is, which I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then I did it, and I just got like every upgrade where it was just like, hey, what if you did 1 billion damage every time you smacked them? And I just like, I think I got 2 levels that I hadn't been before. Like I think I was in the second, and like I had gone to the third, but I hadn't beaten the third yet. And that was like the first time I got that, and that I made it all the way up to Hades and died. Was because like I just got a fucking killer run. It was just like every upgrade was just do all the damage, do every damage.
That's the magic of roguelikes. People chasing that feeling every time they click go.
I guess, but then you have so many of the ones where it's like, yeah, but this is not the one where you can do that. This is the bad run where you spend 2 hours eating shit.
I like the spear upgrade where it's like 3 spears, so you're like triple spearing every time you spear. That was fun.
But see, I'm already down to like 12 health.
But yeah, you keep getting hit. I mean, it's a lot of like learning the patterns, like learning what moves they're gonna do, like at what points during the fight. It's like so you know how to avoid them, or you keep bashing your head against the wall until like you get enough stuff to like overcome it. And I have no qualms with putting it on God. Like at a certain point, I was like, Kronos wasn't the issue; it was the other final boss of the other one.
Yeah.
That really pissed me off.
I do have Death to Fire, baby. But I also ate shit almost immediately. I wish I could cancel my cast.
I'll not hold back. mistakes you
See,
made.
also you have to get in close to do your cast, and then you have to get the fuck out of there, which is challenging.
Headmistress.
Let's flip it before we wrap up for the.
But you got me real excited about the cross save. I didn't think that was like a thing.
What is?
At least a thing at launch. Because I think the first game, because it was like early access and like it took them a while to like, okay, like you can, you know, get your save or whatever, but it was only the Switch version. It wasn't like the consoles, so I had to start all over again on Xbox, which is also now back on Game Pass because they want people playing it for
Surfing
2.
subspace. Gotta acquire.
TVs used to do this.
I think it's hard for people, young people, to fully understand how fucked up television used to be, because now it's like, now a computer is doing it, and then they're like, well, we have to build all of this shit for like your ancient bullshit like circuitry to figure out how to do a thing. Yeah, so you have to have the dumbest shit.
Welcome to Snacks Come Alive, where together we bring everyday dishes to life. This is Milon with Purple Soul Brain, a snack so delicious it was once banned in multiple zones. True story. Okay, shall we? First, take the Milon and very carefully slice it in half. Next, hollow that little bugger out. Now, this next part may seem counterintuitive, but put the eggs back
so this
in
is
that
like
little
cable
tappy. Now, give
for
the document a nice big shake. Don't
space
be shy.
civilization.
This is how we get
I was
our
about to say, it seemed like it was
frustrations
for an alien
out.
race.
Whoa, shake, shake, shake. Next.
Now this is what I'm talking about. I love it when especially when somebody had cable, you could kind of, and you were like, you hit a channel that was near the channel that they didn't have. Like you can see the bleed through in the signal. That shit.
You're turned on to the
Going to
channel.
my cousin's house
You're
and kind
home
of
for
sort of
adult
seeing some
programming.
pornography.
Descramble cathode confessions and see what you're missing with one easy blip.
You are paying through the nose for this every minute.
They're for global access.
All the time.
So, you
with
can-
soothing
there's some
scenes and
stuff.
serene soundscapes.
This just lets you.
You're just flicking channels. Like you look at the guide, you see what's on.
Then you can go check the mail. So then this, because I also like I had satellite TV because we didn't have cable access because I lived in the. I had satellite TV, so there was a fair bit of like semi-interactive things. Like you can they can like send you some data and you can kind of do things. I remember so briefly there was like they did like a test run and then never did anything with it, which was like on the satellite channels you could they would show a special commercial and it would have like interactive elements, like you could press up or down and basically do very mild interactions. And I feel like they did it like 1 or 2 times and then they never did it together. Like, this doesn't work. Thank you.
It's
then
another
Netflix took
marvelous
off,
moment in
Black Mirror Bandersnatch.
Suffering, but
Which I think is dead now, right?
To seek ecstasy.
Yeah, I don't think there's any way to, which is so
And yet,
fucking
QED, suffering is ecstasy.
You must have been fun at parties.
Oh, very much so. How you think I died?
You're watching MSTV in Subspace. Welcome to Channel 13.
Allow me to be a cynic for a
Maniacs. Here come the
What is to stop me
fighting
from just
trillions.
watching YouTube videos of all these channels and not paying for this?
You've seen
There is
fighting
some
millions,
interactive stuff.
fighting billions, but you ain't
But look at
never
this.
seen fighting
I think you're gonna be able to get most of it if you
trillions.
wanted to watch it on YouTube. But
Mickey.
I think that there's something
Tune
to
in
it,
to
and then there's also
Boredom
like
with Birdie
here we go. So there's like here's this like kind of interactive stuff. And so this is like, I think like theoretically it's like your people in the setting, it's like these are people sending in like community notes. Folks, our PDs are having a headphone jack for a reason, turn it down. And so that's like, read review. So this is like primitive bulletin board shit. There's recipes. Look at this. Look at this fucking like Atari ass art.
It is impressive.
Your nurse.
I also like the phrase PD.
It also sounds like something Hideo Kojima would write.
It 1000% does. Which, by the way, Kojima is a great director. He's a great game developer.
A little bit warmer out
He's a
in
great
Bodville,
visionary.
so don't forget your
He's a great like
sunscreen.
Imagineer, like creating visual, compelling things.
Yeah.
As always.
You know what he's not great at?
Stay attuned.
Fucking writing.
It is tough because he doesn't speak English. So it is a little hard to tell 100%
tell us how you came into possession
what like the dialogue is like
Otto,
in
my dad ran a
Japanese if you
biolab
don't
for a while when I was a
Japanese.
kid. He gave these flowers.
True.
But like obviously the story beats are the
Timothy,
same,
better
but
known
like
to our viewers as On the Ripper View.
inter you know like
It's
the
actually,
interpersonal.
real quick, it's actually
dialogues.
Omniapi because she sees all.
But we have reached a new chapter of our story.
But see,
Trim, let's meet our
like
new
this is
companion,
obviously like
Coco Tribble.
exaggerated
She's a
and
repairwoman from
done to like
Speaker City.
nostalgia and
She
like
likes
oh
quiet
this is
music,
a silly
long
alien
walks, and
thing,
of course,
but it's really not
fantasy
that far from what
role-playing.
TV
Coco, can
like
you tell us about your
used to
character?
be.
He's Brunk, the barbarian.
Like it's
true.
He eats bones
very
like a
low
toothpick.
budget. Like hey, this cable station has very limited ability to like we can chroma key people out, and so we're gonna have some shit playing in the background, and then it's just gonna be like dudes talking at a screen.
Naomi Lifto here to lift you up. This is your rubber report.
Can you fathom what
If
these
it bleeds,
actors
it
were
bleeds.
given
But
when they
if
were
it
given the sides?
springs,
Like, here's what you
it
say and
sings.
here's how you dress, and they're like,
What's the
what
goss?
in the what?
Wow.
Yeah,
Laser
Shifty
painting
Lou, this
icon
is what
Marla
Hades 2
Duberty
is.
has announced her retirement from the art effective immediately.
Putting both thrusters.
Yeah, Darren, they really took a
Venting
turn on
rattles
their
and
direction for Hades.
Rattles vented. Alright, stabilized out the doogies. And decreasing
Space
power to
Cowboys,
anti-gravity Hornets.
Adult
Spray.
Swim,
Giddy up.
humor.
We're also doing daisy lasers. Daisy laser.
Daisy lasers.
Alright, nothing left to do but to count down.
I
11,
went
7,
this time last week.
3.
This is Blippo Plus. This is a very fun indie game published by Panic, noted maker of Mac software, Transmit, for example. But also they put out
It's
Firewatch.
Professor
They
Ned
published
Telson.
Firewatch. They
Here in my
published
lab, I beam
Montana Goose
consciousness
Game,
particles
and they
into
make
neural matter
the
long
Playdate,
enough
the little
for a little
like
chat.
monochrome handheld thing with a crank.
My guest is Xenogenes of Xena.
And
one
they're
of Blip's
publishing
most-
this. So this is like the version that comes to on the Switch and the PC. They also shipped a version of this that runs on the
dedicated
Playdate in the
fans know
monochrome.
my face very well. I'm on the convention scene.
And I can only assume you changed the channels with the crank.
In your early career, and now she's dead.
She was a real talent. I grew up watching
just
those
two cool guys
Swamp
watching
Doctor
television.
movies. Her scream was blood curdling.
You ever think about
Charlie
what
Rose
your legacy will be?
is basically
Well,
basic
worst
cable
Long
interviews,
Island
but
iced tea
he
is
ran
actually
for
my recipe.
like 30 years interviewing the most influential people like of all time.
Thanks for making small talk.
And then
Yeah,
Charlie
take a
Rose
glossy
turned out to
brownie.
be like
A
sexual
huge piece of
Has my
shit.
page number.
And like, by all accounts, he was a terrible interviewer, and he just has like no charisma, like just blank face. And then you did what?
Patrons of the transdimensional nexus.
You were in the movie. What was that like?
I watched a staggering amount of Charlie Rose in my life because he would get on like the best.
Yeah, the
guests.
best guess, and then has no charisma, no back and forth. He gets them to talk.
Old man.
Yeah.
I can envision Grant sitting here every day watching Adult Swim or this, like on drugs, having the time of his life, just blipped out, just like, yeah, whatever they're gonna show us, yeah, okay, you know.
What a great tune.
It's a great tune.
Entertainment in the galaxy.
It's the finest entertainment in the galaxy.
I'm in the mines, like grinding an Elden Ring, and Grant's just.
Oh, it crashed. Oh no, I crashed, Blippo. Oh no! It's too hot for the Switch 2. The software is just too much.
The Switch 2 hardware cannot handle changing channels on a TV.
Too advanced. You thought Nintendo was bad at the internet. Wait until they find out how bad they are at
adults
television.
looking to shake things up.
Could be your rotator cuff.
You think?
I had a cousin.
But see, doesn't this make you happy? Just looking at this, does this not, like the color grading, like the VHS artifacts?
Oh, it's impeccable. This is very cool, and I'm glad it exists. I just don't know that I would sit here and like spend hours upon hours watching fake TV.
But see, this is the crazy thing where I'm into this, and you're like, no, I want to grind pointlessly for 8 hours.
Well, because it's like playing a game to me is different than watching something, and if I'm gonna watch something, it's definitely gonna be like.
Hi, Mom.
I have like
Hi,
a big
Dad.
list of stuff
Didn't you
that's
read
on
the
my
sign?
shame list that I have to get
It says no adults allowed.
Yeah, I've never seen
This
Wild at Heart,
is
but it's a
our
thing that I learned.
Yeah, see, that's on my list.
You should watch Wild at Heart. It's pretty fucking good. We gotta hold on. I'm going to launch my browser, and I'm going to
What's on your mind?
the David Lynch filmography, and we're going to talk about
Oh yeah.
which David Lynch films you've seen.
I think probably just like us.
They're probably like so different from us, like something we couldn't even imagine.
To be on his
Wikipedia's
legs,
going
like
pretty
a million
slow.
eyes.
Filmography.
Two butts.
Maybe they don't even
Have you
a body,
seen
like,
Eraserhead?
They're just an idea.
Yes.
Or a sound.
The
or
Elephant
an
Man.
energy.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my favorite.
Who needs a body? I'm so
Dune.
tired of having to think about feeding myself and brushing
Blue
my
Velvet.
hair. I love brushing my hair.
Of course,
What
I've
if an
seen
alien was all hair?
Wild at Heart.
I've not seen Wild.
God,
Firewalk
I'd
with
love
Me.
to brush that.
No,
Have you seen any Twin Peaks?
I have seen Twin Peaks.
So you've seen like seasons 1, 2, 3?
I've seen seasons 1 and 2. But what I'm planning on doing is showing Katie all of it.
Oh my god.
By all of it, I mean all 3 seasons.
You have to
and
watch
then
The
movie.
Return. It is. Like obviously I wish that David Lynch had been able to like live longer and make more stuff, but like as a final like public product, holy fucking shit, Twin Peaks: The Return.
Well, I've seen clips. I am aware of how not Twin Peaks it is.
It's very.
Lazy lasers.
It's not
Lazy
like
laser
identically in format, but it's very Twin
All right.
Peaks.
Nothing left to do but
Lost
count
Highway.
down. 11, 7.
No, I haven't seen Lost. This is the stretch that I haven't.
Oh, forget it.
The Straight Story.
No.
He's on a lawnmower to see his brother.
Yeah, that's like the most like
Greetings,
normie
thinkers.
thing he's ever
It's
done.
normie, but I don't think it's more
Here in
normie
my
than the
lab,
Elephant
I've been
Man.
conscious this
The Elephant Man
particles
is
into neural
such a
matter long
straightforward, like it's lynchy. Don't get me wrong, it's lynchy in like how it's
My guess
approached.
is
But like the story of the Elephant Man
one of
is
Blink's
something
most
is not like
venerable and ancient
how
philosophers.
could someone who's not
Hey,
David
Zeno.
Lynch make the Elephant Man?
Welcome back.
No. But like my mom would watch
come
The
on,
Straight
quick
Story,
adjustment.
and then she would start watching The Elephant Man, and even though it's based on a
That feel
true
better,
story,
Zeno?
she would even be like, okay, God, what the fuck's going on?
It is to be alive.
Mulholland
Wasn't that
Drive,
your whole bag?
Forsooth, but
This is where I think I've seen everything he's done. since.
and then
I've seen Mulholland Drive.
Inland Empire.
Walk us through that
I've
one.
seen
would you,
Inland
buddy?
Empire.
a deficit of desire is
Mulholland
of course,
Drive
a
is my
form
favorite
of suffering,
Lynch.
but it also drives us to
It's
seek
so-
might be his
ecstasy.
best.
I
It's
see.
so
Yeah, I
fucking
see.
good.
And yet,
But also like
Suffering is
I like Twin Peaks more than I like Mulholland Drive, but Twin
You
Peaks
must have
is
been
like a
fun at
whole
parties.
fucking
Oh, very much
ordeal
so.
where
I
like you just
think I
movies.
You're
I
watching
don't think that he made a bad
MSTV
movie.
in subspace.
There are movies that he's made that I like
Welcome
more
to
than the
Channel
other ones.
13's Movie
But like
Maniacs.
Eraserhead, like I liked
Here
Eraserhead.
come
I had a good
the
time,
fighting
but I'm not like
trillions.
dying to go back and watch Eraserhead But if you were like, hey
You've
Grant, do you
seen
want to watch Mulholland
Fighting
Drive again?
Millions?
I'm like, yeah, I want to watch Mulholland
Fighting
Drive
Billions?
again. I would like to see
But
that
you
movie.
ain't never seen.
Now, is that
Fighting
because you are horny for certain scenes, or you
Mickey
really
Magnet
want to see a guy
stars
have a heart
as
attack
the
in a
leader
scene
of the
that's
Fighting
behind, like
Trillions,
a fast
an
food place?
infamous
I
network of safety operatives
love
whose
the just
mission
how
to defeat the
the
efforts of
like
Mad Woman
it's
Victoria
lynchy
Edge
and all and
leads
shit
them
beforehand,
into
but
a
then like
world of
you get to the
chaos
the middle part
destruction.
where it's like, okay, here is where they started making it a movie, and the first part was like, this is when it was supposed to be a TV show, and then it's like, all right, everybody, fuck reality.
It's not just me. There's a
like there's sex
us.
scenes, but I don't think of it as a very sexy movie. It's way more unsettling than it is sexy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but you can tell he's definitely interested in like eroticism. And,
Yeah, but then he has weird
stuff like that.
but then he makes it pretty weird. All right, we're at 8 o'clock. Jared, anything you wanna tell our people, where people can find you, things that you've written recently you want to plug?
I like naked girls. I make movies about them. Please see my movies.
Isabella Rossellini.
Rossellini.
Kale?
Yeah, go to videogame.town. There's a whole bunch of stuff up there. I played and beat Silent Hill 2 and was very impressed. We've been playing Hades 2. There's cartoon crushes if you're horny. There's a stream about Majora's Mask.
Podcast that you can give 5 full stars to.
A podcast is cooking, for sure.
Video Game Town Hall. Check that out.
Yep.
And that's it. Thank you all for joining us on a Friday night stream. I'm gonna go watch more Blippo. Bye bye, everybody.
Bye bye.